Hey everybody, welcome back to an exclusive special edition unboxing and a little bit of a review. I got one of the brand new Retron 77s and we're gonna take a look at this and maybe play some games. I'll explain. So for those of you that don't know, I have been getting into retro gaming and of course I do have our original Atari. I don't know if it works. This is basically meant for the Atari 2600 games. I love my Retron 5, which allows me to play Nintendo games, all the style of Game Boy games, all the Sega games, the Famicoms, the Super Famicom, Super NES, Genesis, all that, all on original controllers, and does an internal HDMI out HD upgrade, so it looks really great. You can do all kinds of cheat codes and interesting things with it as well. The Retron 3 is very similar and awesome in that respect, but they have now made one just like that for the Atari. You have the switches up front in a slightly different style. It does come with one of the controllers, one of their controllers, but also you can apparently use the original Atari controllers and paddles. And I keep saying that the Sega Master System was the first game system I ever had, but actually it was an Atari 2600. I just always keep forgetting about that because I was very, very young at that time. So let's take a quick look around the box and we'll get in here and we'll see what we actually have. And again, I pre-ordered one from the store. I know there's a couple of videos already out there where I think they got early review copies, but this literally came today like it probably does for most people. Now, I do want to point out that it does only upgrade to 720, but still, I mean, come on, it's a lot better than 360. You do have a 16:9 or 4:3 switch, which can affect the game slightly. It does come with their controller, which in one of the proto reviews apparently had some problems, but supposedly they're going to fix that. And it does come with a micro cable. And I did want to point this out because I think this is pretty funny. Yeah, 6-foot micro cable with AC adapter, asterisk, asterisk. If AC adapter is not included, we strongly advise you use a 5-volt, 1-amp USB wall AC adapter. Easy enough to find, but I think it's interesting that they're like, it should have an AC adapter, but I don't know, maybe not. So I don't know what that's about. But I guess nothing left to do but to get to it. Let's see what this thing actually looks like. At the very least, I'll show you what games I've picked up to play. We have some games downstairs, but I haven't had a chance to really get in there and look at them and see. So we get the nice little flap. Oh, that's nice. I love this orange in there. There's nothing on this top flap. It's just plain white cardboard. And I don't even know which. Do I want to? Let's start with the console first. Oh, this is nice, and it's so tiny. This is like practically little NES Mini style, so that's awesome. We'll take a closer look at everything after we get everything out of the box. So we have the console. We have a little instruction manual. And we have the accessories in here. Let's see if we did get a wall charger or not. Okay, no HDMI, by the way. There is the USB cable. It does have an HDMI, it just doesn't tell you. I just said that, and awesome. Very cool addition. I like that that's not even shown in there. We do have an AC plug. Nothing else in there. And of course, their controller. Oh. And with a 10-foot cable, in case you weren't able to read it. Apparently has a double button because of some games are double buttons, and they just wanted to have you have that option. Oh, the joystick is nice and tight, but you can feel it clicking around in there. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, nothing else really going on in the box, so let's get that out of the way. And let's begin exploring what we got. So let's take the console out of the plastic. Very light. It's actually heavier than you would think it would be. I do love that they did like the wood paneling and the grating like the original thing. And of course you got your save, reset, mode, load switches, your on off, your skill buttons, which I'm not entirely sure what that's about, and your player 1 and 2 things to put that in there. There's that for those of you who want to see. You do have the HDMI on the back and the micro. Of course you got an a fry button? All right. Oh, and you can do color in black and white. That's really cool. Oh, there is a memory card slot, so maybe you will be able to like load cheat codes and stuff. I don't know if they really did that back in the Atari era. Again, I would have been too young to know any better at that time. But the system itself looks really nice, and it feels like it's actually built really well. So yeah, and pretty portable, so that's great. And of course, we'll take a little look around the controller. The original controllers, I don't think they had the wood paneling, so that sticker on there is kind of an odd choice. But the buttons feel right, and the joystick feels right. That rubbery grip is pretty nice. It's not exactly the original. You got the Hyperkin logo branding on there. Nice little rubber feet in case you want to set it down and play arcade style, which is a thing. Now, of course, it does not include a paddle, and you know, so you're going to want to find some original paddles. They should be pretty cheap and maybe easy. I haven't really looked. I think we still have ours. I just don't know if they work. Of course, you have, well, maybe you have, if I can open it. There you go. The AC wall unit. Very nice. I wonder, I may have to test at some point if this will work on just a USB, like a backup battery. And then I have like a little field monitor you can run off battery and you can play this thing on the go. That'd be cool. An HDMI cord is an HDMI cord. I mean, it looks like maybe about a 3 or 4 foot cord. I don't need to open that. Nothing special to it. I got plenty. It looks like a substantial 6 or 8 foot maybe USB cable here. We have the, I guess, micro USB, or is that USB? I can never remember which is which. To your standard USB. Now let's check out the manual. Maybe. Okay, so you do have some interesting stuff here. It is going to be in 3 languages, so I'll just kind of scroll a little bit so you can kind of pause if you really, really want to read any of this stuff. Skill button, memory card. There you go, memory card. I'll read it and I'll tell you in a minute. Let's just get through the initial unboxing bit here. Oh, I guess I should take my thumb out of the way in case you actually did want to read that. And then we're immediately into French. Since I am predominantly, as I screw up the word, I'm predominantly an English language channel, I'm not really going to spend too much time looking at the other languages. Although, Espanol, you know, estoy tratando de aprender español. And Mary is like, have you ever learned anything else since you learned that? And I'm like, yes, things you won't let me say publicly. Okay, well, I can't give you any gameplay footage because, unfortunately, this does turn on, but I have absolutely nothing coming out of the HDMI. I tried all the different cables, including the one it came with, tried it in different TVs, tried different cartridges, all of that. The light turns on, but just nothing. So that's quite a bummer. I guess I'm gonna have to send this one back in and get a replacement. I mean, that is, you know, the unfortunate thing about being an early adopter, getting a new piece of tech the day it comes out. But that's a bummer because that means now I get to deal with packaging this back up and shipping it back and all that kind of stuff, and that just completely sucks the fun out of it. So I don't know if this is going to be a widespread thing or if I'm just one of an unlucky few, because I mean, it is technology, you know, sometimes things get damaged in shipping. It did not look like it was packaged all that well. The box that you saw was not protected. It was just in like a, you know, like a UPS shipping box, and it felt kind of puffed out. So maybe it just got banged around in shipping. Yeah, nothing. So, yeah, it also does homebrew games, so that's cool if you can get one that turns on. And unfortunately, this is so new, there's like no information out there about it. Oh well, maybe it'll be cool. Let me know. Did you get one? Did yours work? Did yours not? What's your history with the Hyperkin and the Retron stuff? Every piece of Retron tech I've bought so far, Hyperkin tech has been fantastic. So, quite a letdown there. Yeah, so that's that. Just let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. Let me hear your thoughts on this. And I can't win them all, I guess. So click that thumbs up button. Give me that thumb of encouragement. So I do love to be encouraged. Could probably use a little bit after this because it's been a frustrating day and it started getting better and now it's crap again. So yay! All right. Other than that, I guess I'm gonna get out of here, go send some emails, and open up some more stuff. So I'll see you all later.